Hello, welcome to Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. And guys, today I'm out in Potato Lane, and as you can see, a lot of my leaves have turned yellow and are dying back, which is an indication that it's time to harvest. And I started harvesting a little from this bucket over here, but I stopped because I realized I need to take you all along on this journey. I'm not going to harvest everything today because I have these potatoes here in containers, and I also have two raised beds of potatoes that are ready as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about 4 buckets today and get my wheelbarrow and harvest from these today, and we'll be harvesting a little each day until they've all been harvested. So let me grab a couple of these buckets and I'll be right back with you. And so here are my 4 buckets that I've selected to harvest today. And here's my wheelbarrow. So what I will be doing is dumping these buckets into the wheelbarrow. Oh, just a second, I'm trying to do this with one hand. But these were the potatoes that I started harvesting. Wasn't a good place to put it. Just a second. When harvesting your potatoes, you want to wait until the soil is pretty dry, because the outer skin of the potato is very soft. Okay. All right. I'm going to use this big scoop here. See what's in here. Looks like a lot of small potatoes. This was the seed potato here. I can probably replant that. This looks also like the seed potato. So I think that bucket might have had 2 potatoes in it total. Lots of little potatoes, as you can see. Okay, I'm going to dump the second bucket. Okay, this is bucket number 2. And as you can see, these are the red potatoes. This looks like the seed potato. Lots of little babies. Here's a seed potato. This one's mushy. I'll throw this one away. Okay, that's what I got out of that bucket. Now on to bucket number 3. Okay, I've just dumped bucket number 3. This one was pretty moist. Okay, there's a few potatoes in here. Lots of little small babies. I could have maybe left them a little longer, but the way they were dying off, I'm not sure if it would have really done anything. Okay, on to pot number 4. This is what I have so far. And this is bucket number 4. See the first potato, this looked like this might have been the seed potato. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. I really have not been on top of my watering like I should have, because I'm thinking my harvest would have been a bit better, at least for 4 buckets, if I had stayed on top of the watering. But this is what I harvested today. This is my very first harvest of several harvests ahead of me of my potatoes. And this soil is going to be reused, and I have already purchased some bags of potatoes, as you can see here from Lowe's, that they were clearancing out, and I was able to get these bags for $1. There are 6 seed potatoes in each one of these. I have the Yukon Golds. And as you can see, they have been sprouting here in the bag. And they were at the store at the beginning of spring. And so, of course, it's time now for them to get rid of them. And so that's why they were marked down from $4.98 to $1. And as you can see here, they started sprouting. So because I'm in growing zone 7A Tennessee, our growing season typically ends around October 15th. So I have enough time to plant another batch of potatoes in hopes of a late spring, late September, early October harvest of more potatoes. And these potatoes that you see here in these buckets, and also the ones in the storage totes and in the raised beds, they were planted in mid-March of this year of 2021. And so today's date is June 19th. And so this is my harvest, very first harvest of potatoes. And I'm hoping to can a lot of these and be able to sell some. But first I need to make sure that I have enough here for the homestead. But I will can for the first time this year some potatoes. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if so, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future videos. God bless. Bye-bye.